zum Einsteigen bereit. Zuerst bitten wir unsere Business UK Customers, gefolgt von Executive Club Gold, Silber und Heathrow is ready for boarding at gate DO6. First, we ask our Business UK customers, followed by Executive Club.
Please ensure that all of your hand luggage is safely put away. As a reminder, we are operating a full flight to London Heathrow today, so we do ask for your full cooperation with our hand baggage policy. As a reminder, your smaller items such as your coach, duty-free items, rucksacks, handbags, these must board now, be placed underneath the seat in front of you only. So just as a reminder, when you are placing your larger wheelie bags into the overhead lockers, these must be placed sideways. You do have a diagram at the back of the overhead locker explaining how to do this. And all your smaller items must be placed underneath the seat in front of you only. Once you have safely placed all of your items away, please make yourselves comfortable and keep the aisle clear for all of our remaining customers to join us on board. And as a reminder, smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, vape fuel, and are fitted with smoke detectors. My name is Ben Adcock, I'm your first officer of today's flight and I have a pleasure of flying you to England today. Joining me on flight deck is Captain Ian McLaughlin. Captain Ian looks after my next team of 5 who will be led by our flight manager, Michelle. Well, thank you all for such a speedy boarding. I have had some issues with getting through security here in Berlin, so we do apologise for the inconvenience. The good news is it does now look like we have all passengers on board and we are just loading the last couple of pallets of cargo into the cargo hold as we speak. Scheduled time of departure is about 5 minutes past the hour. We are hoping to get away more or less in time, just waiting on the last couple of bags to be loaded into the rear cargo hold. Once we do get away today, it's a fairly short taxi out to the southerly runway, climbing out towards the east, making a long right-hand turn and turning back round towards London. flight time to make it about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Looks like an absolutely lovely day for flying, should be smooth all the way into Heathrow, where it isn't quite as nice as Berlin. It's probably about 8 or 9 degrees on the ground, some on the ground passing through. We will try to keep your seatbelt signs off as much as possible during the flight. However, if myself or you do put them back on at any point, we ask you to return to your seats and securely fasten your belts. We do suggest any time you're seated, you do keep the belts fastened. That's all from me for now. As I said, the plan is to get away in the next 5 to 10 minutes, hopefully, just waiting for the last few bits of cargo to be loaded. I will come back to you if the plan changes significantly, otherwise I'll talk to you again once we get up in the cruise. Thank you.
Electronic devices may be used as long as they are in flight as takeoff. You may use your handheld devices such as mobile phones, tablets and e-readers during takeoff and landing, and you may also use your personal headphones at these times. Your large items, including your laptops, must be switched off and stowed away safely. Any items that you have with detachable keypads must either be folded closed or removed completely and placed into a suitable stowage for taxi takeoff and landing. And as a reminder, smoking is not permitted at any time whilst on board. Devices you brought with you, these are not permitted at any time whilst on board. Including the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors, as the devices should have the fly safe mode feature enabled now, and handheld devices must be placed into pockets and handheld securely. Devices with detachable keypads must either be folded closed or moved completely and placed into a suitable size, and your larger items can say may differ from any aircraft that you have flown on before. Please check that your seatbelt is fastened securely and worn whenever the seatbelt signs are on. It is fastened and adjusted like this and opened like this. For your comfort and safety, we recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times. If the cabin air supply fails, oxygen will be provided and masks like this will appear automatically. Stay in your seat, pull the oxygen mask towards you, place it over your mouth and nose. Breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Container and pull it over your head. Pass the long strap around your waist, secure the clip to the buckle at the front and pull tight. To inflate, pull the red toggle. The air can be topped up by using this mouthpiece.
Ale tam jest jeszcze mięsko, jajeczko, leweteczka.
our way into London Heathrow. We've a little over 150 miles left to run. We're just about to begin our descent down to altitude of 38,000 feet. We expect to see no real delays at the moment coming into London. That may change, but as it stands, we're going to have it around in about half an hour's time. Weather in London, not quite as nice as when we left Berlin. Very low cloud base, about 800, 900 feet. Fairly stiff wind from the south, got a few rain and showers, but also about 9 degrees air temperature. The news where is what to do. Land is a fairly short taxi in, parking at the main terminal, just a short walk to light connections and homes. As I said, we've got half an hour left to run. I will come back to you when it changes. Thank you.
seatbelt securely fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. When it is safe to do so, please take care when you open the overhead lockers, as items may have moved. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. And before you leave us today, just please check that you have all of your personal belongings with you, including anything that you may have placed in the seat area during the night. If you're journey ends here at Heathrow, please follow the yellow signs for arrivals. If you're connecting onto another flight from Heathrow, please check the information screens for your departing gate number. If it isn't yet displayed, then please follow the purple signs for flight directions. If you do require any assistance here at Heathrow, please speak to our ground colleagues who will be happy to help. And for those customers who may have ordered special assistance to leave the aircraft, please do remain seated until the aisle around you is clear, and then one of our cabin crew will be on hand to assist you. On behalf of all of us on board today at British Airways, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us, and we do look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you, and a very good afternoon.
Bueno, d'accord. C'est plus de crédit de la drugie. A to przypomnę, kurwa wyklejamy. Ja nie palę. A ty też. A co to biega? Nie, to następnego miałem zostawić sobie. Dobra, stary. Co to będę? Powiem, to mój kolega mówił: Hopsiu, 4 baby, 8. Karmelowskość.
Thank you.
Ale są teraz kulisy na Polsce.
Już teraz nie ma perfum, ale nie pachnie. Nie ma perfumowanych.
No właśnie. No to nie wiem.
Kiedyś Lerno porobno fajnie, zobaczcie, fajnie.
Ale pamiętałem sam, jak woda otworzyła balkon,
Right, we want to stand. Heathrow, we're switching around runways due to changing winds, so we have to spend 5 minutes in the hold. Good news is I can see the jet bridge has been attached to the aircraft, so we should have a main cabin door open in 5 seconds, and it is a very short walk, as promised, to arrivals and flight connections. On behalf of myself, Ian, and the entire crew, thank you for flying with British Airways. We hope to see you for 40 minutes.